Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the beautiful spoilers for Deck 11. Brooke's Harkidority Kiang Dilemma, Ridge or Hope. On the Wednesday, December 11 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers tease that Hope and the Forresters pull Brooke's sympathy in two different directions in the war for the company. Remy, meanwhile, has something up his sleeve that he hides from Will. This promises to be a surprising day where anything could happen. Brooke's Catherine Kelly Lang cut reaction to overhearing about the Forrester Creations, FC, who was to immediately tell Ridge, Thorsten K. She felt it was inherently wrong and tried to stop it. Unfortunately for the Forresters, Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, acted quicker and filed the LLC papers. Carter would now rule FC. Back at the cabin, Hope, Annika Noel, told Brooke exactly how everything was going down. She explained that Carter had to be deceptive to right the wrongs at FC. Hope argued that one major misstep was giving Brooke a big company title with no real power. However convincing Hope's argument was, Brooke still didn't agree with her. She maintained that Hope's feelings of injustice did not give her and Carter the right to steal FC. However, once Brooke and Hope showed up at FC, Brooke's sympathy swayed. Ridge directed all his anger and blame at Hope. Carter and Brooke showed their support for Hope. Brooke may think that Hope is misguided, but she wouldn't stand for Ridge eviscerating her. Now Eric, John McCook, will chime in with Ridge against Hope. That puts Brooke in an awkward spot. She has a long history with Eric, and will feel even more conflicted if Eric, too, thinks Hope is out of line. To whom will Brooke's loyalty ultimately go? Remy, Christian Weissman, keeps his plans from Will, Crew Morrow, and forces Deacon, Sane Cannon, to defend himself. Brooke is torn as Eric and Ridge rage against Hope over the company. As December 11th approaches, The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for another intense episode. Viewers will be treated to a dramatic twist that will leave them on the edge of their seats. In this episode, Brooke Logan finds herself facing an emotional crossroads. Torn between two people she loves deeply, Brooke is caught in the crossfire of her feelings for both Ridge Forrester and her daughter, Hope Logan. With family dynamics at stake and unresolved emotions brewing, this episode promises to deliver the kind of high-stakes drama that has made The Bold and the Beautiful a staple in daytime television. Brooke's dilemma, love for Ridge versus protecting Hope. Brooke's heart has always been a battlefield between her enduring love for Ridge and her fierce devotion to her children. This internal struggle has played out for years on the show, but now the stakes have never been higher. Hope has been dealing with an emotional roller coaster, and her mother's role in helping her navigate through it has never been more important. Yet, as Brooke looks at the man who has always been her soulmate, she is torn. Ridge, who has been a constant in her life, is once again pushing for a resolution to their fractured relationship. His efforts to win Brooke back seem sincere, but it's complicated by the fact that Hope is deeply hurt by the situation. Hope, who has always felt like a peacemaker in the family, now finds herself on the opposite side of her mother's love. Hope's feelings about her mother reuniting with Ridge are clouded by the recent tensions that have emerged within their family dynamic. Hope has long struggled with her mother's relationship with Ridge, and with the renewed uncertainty surrounding their bond, it feels like a storm is brewing. Brooke, however, finds herself in the middle of a tug of war, unsure of whether to follow her heart toward Ridge or prioritize her daughter's emotional well-being. This is not the first time that Brooke has faced a similar dilemma, but this time feels different. The emotions at play are more complex, and the repercussions of her decisions have never been so far-reaching. Brooke's history with Ridge is filled with passion, heartache, and moments of deep connection. But her loyalty to Hope and her role as a mother have always been paramount. Can Brooke put aside her desire for romance and rekindle her life with Ridge, or will she prioritize Hope's emotional stability and remain by her daughter's side? The stakes are higher than ever. Ridge's persistence. Will his efforts to rekindle their love succeed? Ridge Forrester, ever the romantic, is not one to back down from a challenge when it comes to his love life. Over the years, he has been known for his passionate pursuit of Brooke, even when obstacles have stood in his way. His determination to win her back after their recent separation is evident, but Brooke's hesitation is a powerful force. Ridge knows that Brooke's love for him runs deep, but he also understands the weight of her responsibilities as a mother. The tension between his desire for their relationship and the pull of family loyalty has created a perfect storm, and Ridge's next move could make or break their future. In this episode, Ridge will not be backing down. His actions could either make Brooke see the future they could have together or force her to make a difficult choice between love and family. Ridge's relentless optimism has always been one of his defining traits, but as he pushes harder to win Brooke back, he risks pushing her further away. The question remains, can he break through Brooke's defenses and convince her that their love is worth fighting for, or will his persistence cause her to lose faith in their relationship altogether? Hope's growing resentment. The strain on Brooke's family. While Ridge's pursuit of Brooke intensifies, Hope's struggle to understand her mother's choices is beginning to take a toll. Hope has always been Brooke's confidant, her voice of reason, and her emotional anchor. But now, Hope feels betrayed by Brooke's wavering heart and the confusion over her relationship with Ridge. Hope's hurt and resentment are palpable, and she is determined to stand her ground, even if it means putting a wedge between herself and her mother. In this episode, we will see Hope take a firm stand, asserting her feelings about her mother's relationship with Ridge. She will be vocal about her concerns, which could create a rift between her and Brooke that is difficult to repair. Hope's emotional investment in her family's well-being has always been her driving force, but the recent turmoil in her relationship with Lamb and her frustration with Brooke's indecisiveness are beginning to surface. The confrontation between Hope and Brooke is not one-sided. Brooke, caught between Ridge's passionate pursuit and Hope's growing discontent, will have to navigate the emotional minefield that is her family. Her bond with Hope has always been her top priority, but as she faces the possibility of reuniting with Ridge, her sense of self and her future are called into question. Brooke will have to decide whether her love for Ridge is worth the potential fallout with her daughter, or if she can find a way to balance both relationships without losing herself in the process. What's next for Brooke, Ridge, and Hope? As the episode unfolds, it will be clear that Brooke's decision will have long-lasting consequences. The emotional intensity of her choices will ripple through the Forrester and Logan families, with consequences that could alter the course of their futures. Will Brooke choose Ridge and risk her relationship with Hope, or will she put her daughter first, leaving the door to love with Ridge closed for good? The emotional stakes have never been higher, and as tensions rise, the path forward for Brooke, Ridge, and Hope seems increasingly uncertain. The battle between love and family loyalty is a classic theme in soap operas, but it is rarely as complex and heartfelt as it is in this case. The writers of The Bold and the Beautiful have done an exceptional job of portraying the emotional intricacies of these characters, making Brooke's decision all the more poignant. The stakes are high, and fans will have to tune in to see how this emotional drama unfolds. Will Brooke make the right decision for her family, or will she follow her heart? As the drama continues to heat up, one thing is for certain: The Bold and the Beautiful fans won't want to miss a minute of this emotional roller coaster.